Hi everyone, this is the Millennial Investor and welcome to January 2018 where I'll be giving you an update on my Lending Club and Prosper tutorials. It's been a relatively good year for investing and I'm hoping that 2018 is an even better year. So only time will tell. I'm going to jump ahead into my Lending Club account and every month I reset back to 6,000. This month I'm looking at $6,037.50. So I've increased by $37.50 this last month compared to the previous month where I was at about $30.91. So about $6 to $7 better returns over this past month period. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that 3750 after this video, transfer it out, and then start back at 6,000. So I always have a consistent understanding of the growth of my money. In terms of my notes at a glance, things are looking pretty well. You know, I do got a couple in that 16 to 30 day period and the later periods, but only one currently in the grace. So if I take a look at that one grace note, okay, it looks like they're about halfway paid through. And there's also a very high possibility that they just tend to pay more in the grace period. So based on this, it's happened like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So this is someone who will most likely pay. They just like to, consistently pay in the grace period. I wonder, they haven't paid any late fees or anything, but we can also just take a look at their credit score. So, you know, hopefully everything's good, doing well, and it's not like a temporary job or position this person had. But also, sometimes during the holiday season you want to buy gifts and everything, and those are expensive or can be expensive. So yeah, hopefully they're doing okay. Let's go ahead also and take a look at some of the new notes I purchased. So when I hit 6,000 every month, I also purchase new notes, but I've kind of been trying to lean more towards the A notes because I just have a consistency. If I looked at my charged off notes, there are no A notes here. So I know if I invest in an A note, at least from my past data, they tend not to default. And I'll check this second page just to confirm that. So much higher chance, but I do think I have one that's currently in that late period. So let's just go ahead, see if we got any here. No, none in my 31s and any into 16. Yeah. So A notes just seem to consistently have a much higher chance of paying off, which makes sense because the returns aren't that good. But yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at some of my notes, the new ones that I purchased. So I'm going to go here. Let's go to all, grade, doesn't matter. And everything in my new that I've been investing since I started with this new type of investing is in my new portfolio. So let's go ahead to hit display. And you can see for the most part, most everything is an A. Now there are some differences or some deviations, like this is one I just purchased. This is a D level note. We could take a look at that one. The amount was low. That's something I noticed, even though the credit score might not be the best. And this is the information I had. So, nail technician, about 2,000 a month. Maybe I was a little sleepy when I invested in this one. But we'll see. We'll find out. And if if the new stuff also starts to default that isn't A quality, then I'll deviate my strategy even further. So, yeah, that's, whoops, I'm jumping all over the place. Okay, so 112 for write-offs. I honestly won't really know the true returns of Lending Club until I file my taxes, but I'm hoping to do them early in February this year so that I have a very clear picture of how the year went. Let's go ahead and just take a look at some further details. My weighted return still above 12% at 12.67, roughly around 50 or so interest currently built up at the moment. And things are just overall looking pretty consistent, pretty positive with Lending Club. Okay, in terms of the Prosper side, I'm going to jump right over there. I'm currently at $539 as I continue to withdraw from this account. I have about $48.62, most of which is going to be transferred out after this video. And in terms of my late notes, yeah, I'm looking at about $48 worth of late notes. So it's starting to essentially drop down to those Lending Club levels. I'm at 7.1%. Let's just take a look at this portfolio. And okay, we got a new one that's in collections. We have some current ones, but a lot of stuff's starting to get paid off. This one's a bankruptcy, so I'll probably be losing around 15 or so from that. And then this one's in collections, and it's a bit late as well. So, I still have notes that are paying, and luckily none of my like notes that I contributed more than $25 are having issues. But yeah, that's not looking great when you have 3 notes that are potentially going to get charged off on the Prosper side. Let's go ahead, jump into the classic view for a moment. Okay, 7.1% returns, and let's just take a look at the details. Okay, so still good. Payments in excess of principal have been $164, and charge-offs to date is $60. So if I take another $48 worth of charge-offs, I'm still positive 60, but it definitely hurts my returns. So just something I can, factor into. About the same as Lending Club, also 12.6%. So at least it's trying to remain consistent. So I think both platforms have a lot of similarities to them. Just Lending Club allows you to sell notes early if you would so desire to do so. Okay, so both accounts looking decent, and I'm going to continue to experiment and test with Lending Club and hopefully have better returns with them. But if not, I'm investing in a lot of other platforms. I got a lot of news for this year, so you'll be hearing more about that soon. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, this is the Millennial Investor signing out. Peace.